Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the Mystic paddle from 247 Athletic. It's an elongated paddle that's 16.5 by 7.5 with a longer 5.75-inch handle and a sharp throat taper. For the cell size, it uses the standard 8mm and the core thickness is 16mm. For the swing weight, we got 118 and the twist weight, we got 6.21. Now 118 is about average for an elongated paddle's maneuverability, while the 6.21 is slightly below average for stability. This is due to the handle being slightly longer and having a sharper throat taper than most elongated paddles in its shape, giving it less weight distribution down at the bottom. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. For starters, this lower weight allows you more customization opportunities to add your own perimeter weighting. For me, I added 0.2 ounces of tungsten tape from the throat up each side, since I did feel the bottom area of the paddle to be less stable. I was able to experiment a bit here, since the swing weight wasn't too heavy, and the weight I did add kept the paddle's maneuverability in a manageable range still. The other benefit of this paddle mold is that the longer handle allows for more space to put two hands on the paddle, and it gives you extra torque when hitting shots like drives and flicks. Moving on, let's talk a bit about the construction. This is a Gen 2 thermoform paddle, so it is made in a hot mold with edge foam in the perimeter to enhance the sweet spot. What's unique about the paddle is the surface layers, as it uses 18K Kevlar as the first layer, followed by T700 carbon fiber, and finally a bottom layer of fiberglass. This is the first paddle that I'm aware of that uses 18K Kevlar in the surface, and it gives the paddle a very plush and muted feel on soft shots. The feel of the paddle is actually reminiscent of the original Chorus shapeshifter, since you have a softer feel on dinks and drops, but they both have a bottom fiberglass layer that gets activated more and gives you a bump in power when the paddle is swung harder on drives and putaways. However, I do think the 18K Kevlar is softer feeling than the 18K carbon fiber the shapeshifter uses, and it offers a bit more control. I would basically describe the Mystic as an elongated version of the original shapeshifter with a softer feel and a similar amount of spin generation. Overall, it is a very solid all-court leaning control elongated paddle that does come in at a very competitive price point of $123 that drops down even lower to $110 after a discount code. It's definitely a great paddle to consider if you do want a similar feel to the shapeshifter at a lower price point, or want an elongated paddle with a longer handle that you prefer customizing yourself with perimeter weighting. If you do want to pick one up, I've added my discount code here and a link to buy them in the video description below.